uh, change in our meeting time today because, of course, a whole lot of events coming up every now and then we need to quickly. We want to try as much as possible not to miss, a day without interacting and then doing what we have to do. Tonight we'll be talking about opportunities inherent in Zeniq and Safir Global. And to take us on this journey tonight is no other but my twin brother and friend, Mr. Felix, Comrade Felix Medaishe, is already with us. And then we'll be starting right now. And because we don't really have much of a time, he's quite busy. I had to pull him off from a meeting right now in Calabar, where he is and where he will be for the next 1 week. Okay, so all for what we are talking about here tonight. So, Comrade Felix, you are welcome. We want you have the floor. The floor is yours right now. Let's get to it as fast as possible. Others will be joining in as we progress. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Good evening, everyone. Nice having me tonight. And I'm just going to go very, very fast and permit me for any jargon I might release, and so that I'm just a learner and continue to learn as much as possible. When it has to do with cryptocurrency, blockchain, I'm a live student. And then, but we're going strictly about Zeniq technology and Safir Global. And so I'm going to go very fast and then, give and take, put some indicators for you to see why we're just like trying to buy into the rumor and probably see how we sell the news over the years. Now, I'm going to go for a little slide I have here. And then please, I want us to be attentive and so then you can probably ask questions over time and then we can romance those ideas together. So thank you very much. I know many of us are here and then you're an expert in cryptocurrency or blockchain technology. And then Elena is coming to like expose you to certain things that probably we might have an oversight. Now, I talked about building cash flow and digital asset via Safir Global and Zeniq technology. And that was one of my activities or ideology about buying into Zeniq or Safir Global as it were. But very quickly, if I must use Zeniq or Safir Global, I'm not going to bother unless we have some persons who are new tonight and so into cryptocurrency. I always tell people, I say buying Bitcoin is the best option. But what is the most outstanding now? Buying the next Bitcoin, and which is the Zeniq coin. Why do I emphasize on that? Right, I was made to believe that Bitcoin, and after some research, that Bitcoin, exactly June 2009, one Bitcoin cost me just about less than a penny. That about 0.0001 US dollar. And then you could buy Bitcoin, $20 worth of Bitcoin could just cost you, have you about 200,000 Bitcoin. Now I'll tell people to take your calculator. As of today, Bitcoin is about $60,000 or $61,000. If you multiply by that 200,000 Bitcoin, you should know how much it is. But the truth is that even if you have bought Bitcoin in 2009 as at June, I can agree with you that you probably must have sold it at 1 cent. Why? Because of news around Bitcoin. 2, because of low or no knowledge about Bitcoin. 3, because of circumstances around us, and then you perhaps will have sold your Bitcoin. So there was nothing to clamor about that. If I had bought 200,000 Bitcoin with $20, I would have become about $12 billion or $14 billion rich today. It's not true. You probably will have bought, and then I know definitely you will have sold. At least in 2013, the first terrible boom, you will have sold at $1,203. And then because it was said that Bitcoin would never rise again above that price, as it were. Now, be that as it may, those are stories and those are the things we'll see. Now, I go very straight away. What is Zeniq? And then, so welcome to Zeniq. Now we have Zeniq, we have Safir Global. What are they? Right? Zeniq as a company has its own headquartered in Dubai. Of course, if you're in Dubai and you want to get it located, you get at Dubai International Finance Center at Dama Park towards an office at B114. But those are not necessarily being the factor for the coin to be very strong. I tell people it's not about offices that make a coin strong. After all, where's the office of Bitcoin? But of course, things are changing over the years. We're seeing a lot of things. Of course, what we've been seeing, we bought into some opportunity thinking that they were going to do well. And that is a very speculative system. And speculation can never be ruled out of business or opportunity because somebody must have to start somewhere before it get up. So one of the unique things about this opportunity, it has its own IT team, of course, not perfect, and then still working to be perfected as much as possible. But I always tell people, it is better, Felix, I'm a small part of a very big thing than to be a big part of a very small thing. So I look at Zeniq technology as a very big thing, even yet on big, because cryptocurrency as it were on its own is still a baby, not an investment yet, because it's an adolescent. Now it has its own blockchain because many people never knew that Zeniq actually have its own blockchain. If you want to get a blockchain, you can get the Explorer at zeniq.net, and then you see the Explorer of Zeniq. And if you want to get there from zeniq.com, if you type zeniq.com on your browser, you can click on mining and then or minting, sorry, and then you can see the Zeniq Explorer, as it were. So it has its own blockchain. Then it has some minting technology. Of course, most of us who have been doing cryptocurrencies, or at least by privilege, for some years now, and we're involved in Bitcoin mining and different cryptocurrency mining. We know the technology about, into minting system, into staking, proof of stake and masternode and full node system, as it were. So we have a technology of minting system, and this technology have both the hardware hub and the cloud hub. However, what's the difference between the hardware hub and the cloud hub? The issue is this. The hardware hub, of course, if you pay for that, I'm not sure it's going to be shipped to you now in Africa. The shipping starts in Europe, in Asia, but you have to pay for shipment and all that. What's the advantage of the hardware hub? It's still going to mint the same volume of, minting hub at like 1,499 euro, and then the hardware hub just costing about 1,998 euro. The difference is this: your hub is still minting on one full masternode hub, but you have a hardware that you can store just like your what we call hardware wallet, and it's a wallet and it's an applications too that can do a lot of things there. Then we have the digital payment software developed and customer specific software applications for crypto. Now, if you follow the trend of Nigeria in Naira today, one of the biggest problems that they're having is the API not synchronizing. From reports I learned, out of the numerous banks to be attached, apart from this current situation they were having, out of numerous banks to be attached on the API, only GTB Bank and one other bank who have been synchronized. So one of the serious issues about payment gateway, especially crypto fiat integration, is the API. And this company is to develop API not for only their company for crypto fiat integration, but other company could buy into the the applications, as it were, as well have a specific software applications for crypto. Now, Zeniq tokenization. By the grace of God, I've been talking about tokenization for more than 5 years now. And I've told a lot of people that the future of cryptocurrency is actually tokenization. Good number of people may not understand what tokenization is all about, but I projected sometime 3 years ago that we're going to have full-fledged of tokenization in 2027. But the look of things now, it looks faster than expected, because I've studied about 38 different companies that have been working on tokenization, some from New York, from different part of the world, but majority of them from New York. None is open to the general public, because test running, and of course not making available to the general public, as it were. Tokenization, of course, is going to take the next phase of cryptocurrency. That would like it not, because that's part of the full-fledged of mass adoption, as it were. So this company have tokenization, and that's why you talk about the partnership of Zeniq technology with Emirati family in Dubai. Not only that company will be tokenized alone, or the Zeniq partnering with them alone, more to come, but taking the first step is to tokenize real estate in Dubai. That is, if I'm on Zeniq, I have an edge to be part of the shareholder in tokenized project in Dubai. Then you have Zeniq decentralized exchange with 100% profit share. Now, this aspect of decentralized, many of us know what decentralization.
Hey,
then if somebody don't know about tokenization, decentralized exchange,
Bros.
one of its kind, there are some that had come actually before Uniswap, just that the full-fledged activities of it was not known. But most of the decentralized exchange are always working on a given protocol. Just like you have Uniswap working on the Ethereum protocol, you have PancakeSwap working on the BSC protocol, as it were. Now, but the decentralized exchange to be implemented by Zeniq is to have a cross-chain where I can, on that same place, I can, move and swap within and out of a given protocol to cross from maybe, Cardano, and then move to Solana, move to, in that order, in the same decentralized exchange. Now, the full percentage shares profit, giving back to all the investors or holders of the coin on Zeniq technology. Then the Zeniq mobile app is fully operational right now. If you have your Android, yet not on iPhone or iOS, but to be maybe available before the end of the year, but it's already on Android, which you can download, store other cryptocurrency on there, and then store Zeniq coin there. I always draw attention of people to cryptocurrency that nobody's ever an island of knowledge in cryptocurrency, because we have not gotten to the full scale of cryptocurrency. We are still like at the testing stage. That's the truth. No matter what's happening in crypto right now, it is not fully operational. That's the truth. And about a lot of people will come and tell you, hey, I have never loved to be a slave to someone's ideology when it has to do with cryptocurrency, because I know one thing, the beautiful one are not yet born. All right, so that's about the company. Now, these are the guys behind this company, the CEO and all of that. So you can pick their number, probably do your, some research. Of course, you should find both the good, the bad, the ugly information about them. And then you can read more. Some of them have IT background, some of them celebrities, like the CEO himself. And then you can read so much information. So I wouldn't bother you so much about the guys behind it. Now, Zeniq coin uniqueness and opportunity for more money. Remember, what I tell a friend, everybody around, and I have shared this opportunity with, is that what do I actually use Zeniq coin or Zeniq and the Safir global ecosystem for as a person, Felix? I am a person, I love trading, but I love holding cryptocurrency. I love staking. I've been doing staking and Masternode for so many years now. At least I can probably say I've been staking and doing Masternode for the past 3 or 4 years, early 2019. And then, of course, I said, oh, I do not really have time to overtrade myself. I don't scalp unnecessarily. I always say, jokingly speaking, I always tell people, everyone who scalp is a scammer, because eventually you scam yourself. I think Dr. can say that his experience on Chainlink, trying to scalp is like you're just wasting your energy. Having a very terrible, headache about, I want to scalp the coin. And then, so that's why we look into project and let's see how it do. But please don't rule this out of your mind, that everything we do in cryptocurrency is still kind of perceptions. And of course, like trying to buy the rumor and sell the news. Felix, why don't I wait for the project Zeniq to be on full-fledged before I get involved? No, from experience. I've tried some like that, so let me wait until I see them flying very well. That means I'm not actually buying the rumor to sell the news. So I'm jumping in to buy the news, while others who are bought into the rumor are now cashing out, as it were. So the unique thing about this coin, of course, already listed on Uniswap. Now, but there's something you need to understand. How is a coin listed on Uniswap and it has its own blockchain? Is it not just a gamble thing of, smart contract, which within, as I talk to you now, from now to the next 3 hours, I can develop any program on the smart chain, either on Ethereum or the Binance smart chain and all of that. So how come a coin that have its own blockchain, are you sure they're actually doing minting? That's why I ask us to go to zeniq.net, we'll see the Explorer. The coin is actually wrapped into the Ethereum blockchain because of the trading on Uniswap. You cannot trade any coin that does not have synchronization with Ethereum blockchain on Uniswap. So for that, I always tell people, I said, if they have told a lot of people that mint your coin on Zeniq and wait for the next 2 years, most people wouldn't buy into it. But we have done a lot of pre-sales. I have a coin that I bought into. I've not been shared to. I don't know when I'm going to share to me. And I invested about $5,000 there. When will they share to me? I don't know. I've invested on some pre-sales now that's going to take 1 year. Some I've spent 6 months. I've spent on some that take 1 year, 9 months. When are they going to share to me? I wouldn't know. There are some we have invested into, even though we just believe that they're going to be a big ecosystem. But why waiting for the next 1 year or 2 years? What exactly am I going to do? Nothing. It's just to wait. So, but Zeniq, I build a cash flow with it. So the coin is limited in circulations. Of course, I think the total number of the coin that will be ever available is about 850 million thereabout. You can check on them on etherscan.io. Now, it's limited. The hub, please don't think it's going to be for life. Even though the coins will be minting for the next 20 years, which have started, for instance, so let's say less than 20 years now, don't think the opportunity will be available for minting hub continually. Remember, this project is not only minting, it has software applications, it has decentralized applications to be developed, it has crypto fiat integration, it has tokenizations. These are investment opportunity. So, but we that early adopters, you are minting the coin now, a time is going to come, there might not be gateway for you to come in. And even the existing people, the volume you'll be minting will be very, very low because of what? The coin have what we call annual halving and sales halving. If you have been in cryptocurrency, about Bitcoin Bitcoin halving, we know that it's algorithm programmed that every 4 years, there will be a reset of the half of the previous 4 years. So Zeniq have its own every year, the 10th of February of every year, half of the previous value. Now, outside the yearly halving, there is a sales halving. Every 10,000 hub sales, 10% drop in the volume. But look at these statistics. If I have 10,000 people minting 10,000 Zeniq now, that means every coin minted, let's say every average person have one Zeniq coin. Now, in the next 1 month, we could have up to 20,000, not sharing 10,000, but sharing minus, 10,000 minus 4%. That's about 9,600 or thereabout. So that means it is 9,400 Zeniq coin that will be shared to 100,000 people, as it were. So you're going to see a drastic drop. Like myself, that was why I was aggressive. Immediately I got into Zeniq. I bought as big package as I can, because the time is going to come that the minimum hub, that's a full hub, a masternode hub, is €1,499. I checked some people's account that started earlier than myself in April and May, and I discovered that in a day they were minting up to about 80, 90. As at the time I was coming in, what I could mint in a day was around 29, 30, 32. And right now, how many can I mint in a day? I'm not sure, it's up to 10 or maybe 10 plus thereabout. But the difference is this: people who got in earlier, however, with no understanding, as they were minting the coin, they were selling in Uniswap. Some sold at 4 cents, 5 cents, 9 cents. As at the time I would come in, I bought into my big package, created my account and bought a big package for myself, and then go into the market and bought more volume of the coin and keep. Why do I do that? Simple. Why I did that is that I did a big package, sorry for that. And I want to wait for as long as possible for the coin because I saw the ecosystem is going to be very strong. Then the volume I bought, once the coin get up so much, of course, this is a community coin. When the coin get up so much, I can sell part of the one I bought so that I'm jealous about the one that's been minted. That's my strategy anyway. I'm not saying everybody's to adopt my strategy. So when I bought at 13 cents, and I discover people have sold at 5 cents, 9 cents, and all of that. How do you think they will feel? And now the coin have done not time out 55 cents, and it has not done anything reasonable. So the one I bought, have I sold? No. But have I made profit on it? Why not? 13 cents, and the coins will be given and take about 32, 35, or 36 cents right now. And so the opportunity in the coin is big because of the ecosystem. I ask a lot of friends, I say, what is TWT token used for? It's just a trust wallet coin. Any other thing used for? No, it's just a perception and a community-based system that, oh, since it's a community-based coin, then it's going to do well, so let's just buy it. Everybody begin to buy and hold it. It's not going to be used for tokenization, apart from you can stake coin on, on Trust Wallet and all of that. But the coin, of course, I've done some crazy move as it were. So we have the Zeniq weekly profit distributor that I've told you. On Zeniq exchange, if you are an investor in Zeniq, when the exchange is out, the decentralized exchange, you have passive income generation on the transaction fee that everyone who is trading on Zeniq. Now we have tokenization, of course, I've mentioned that, and the cross-chain, I've mentioned that, and then the hybrid, blockchain Zeniq coin can be used for that platform tokens, as it were. Now, to go very fast, there are two opportunities lying now for immediate gratification while waiting for the projected gratification. Number one, we have the passive income generation via minting hubs. Very simple. These allow investors to buy into the minting softwares of Zeniq Technologies for daily coin minting for the next 20 years. Of course, depending on where you're coming in. If Zeniq minting I've done for 1 year, you know I've had 19 years more. So this gives you an ample opportunity to mint. But however, if I'm eager to get my coin out, I just want to waste it. I tell a lot of friends, for the fact that I'm having a projected, target that, okay, the next 2 years, 3 years, maybe when the coin get to $10 or $20, that's when I want to sell. But I always practicalized it. Can I sell now? Yeah, let me take a withdrawal. I withdraw a check. Okay, it actually took time for the coin to come, and I have to trace what really happened. That the coin was being the initiated withdrawal, in the Safir back office, and file being transferred to Zeniq, Technology Explorer, and then being wrapped back to the Ethereum blockchain before it's now reflecting in my wallet. It takes some days, and so that happens, and I say, okay, that's cool. Then why do I waste it? I say, no, fellas, don't waste it. Why don't I wait for the exchange, the decentralized exchange, to be out, and so that I can withdraw from the blockchain itself without being wrapped to Ethereum blockchain for ERC20, then it can come faster and I pay lesser charges. So give and take, as an individual who come into Zeniq, you are buying into the hub to mint the coin for immediate gratification because you can have the coin. And next, you can be part of tokenized asset. That is any real estate asset invested or tokenized to Zeniq, you can be a shareholder into it. And then, starting from the real estate, as it were, then you can make money on the profit shares from the exchange fee that people have been trading on the platform. So passively, you can make insane money and develop to have enough the token. The second part of this is, of course, Safir is a distributor company, and it's just like a network marketing that decide to use a word of mouth system to distribute. Like I participate a lot on different, projects like TWT. We talked about Trust Wallet Token. I remember vividly, the years back when we say, okay, send the link out, everybody, and we're giving 100 of the coin. That was the strategy and the style, Trust Wallet use in distributing their coin, so share with people and all of that you're giving. I remember a lot of people asked me, one person gathered about 118,000 TWT was asking me, what do I do with this shit coin, man? I could just have this coin, it doesn't have value. And then I said, don't worry, just hold it, And then when the price come on, I saw that 2,000 plus or 23,000 pieces were just about $25. And I told our friends, can you buy more, add more, add more? And we saw the TWT go to $2. Imagine the person who got free coin of 118,000 pieces and the coin got to $2. That was just sharing. So what exactly am I doing? I call it licensed distributorship and dealership income system. How does it work? This concept is a system that authorizes an individual or a company to buy and sell products of a given company with a remitted and agreed commissions or benefit. In other words, distributor is an independent person or legal entity that sells goods locally on behalf of a principal company. So as it were, you can build a big ecosystem on Safir by sharing the opportunity with people around. I got one short thing around me, and when I got involved first, I didn't share with people. I have to sit down to let me check it. But I discovered that the more you waste time, the more the opportunity get to the next friend of yours, and the friend will take you to be a wicked person. That's what happened to me. I had a friend who was in Dubai, and then immediately he got involved in Zeniq, and he just strode to the Zeniq office. And lively, it was like, oh my God, was sharing and then doing a live video, and then in Dubai at Zeniq office, told me, hey Felix, I just got involved in a new company. Will you be interested to take part of it? It's a lovely company. Let's believe that what they say they will do. That's fine. I was like, oh, which company is that? So when I saw the logo, I was, oh, Zeniq Safir. He said, oh, do you know about it? I said, I'm sorry, I've been there about 2 weeks ago now. He said, but why didn't you tell me? I said, you know one thing? I'm in cryptocurrency for real. I'm in cryptocurrency for real. I've been online, I've been doing network marketing and all of that. But I said, the thing is that I am not a marketer as usual. I share opportunity with people, but I don't know how to persuade, continue to follow up and all of that. I said, I'm sorry, I was still trying to check it out. Now, the question they asked me, what was a very intelligent question, is like, Felix, have you actually told anyone about it? I said, yeah, a couple of friends have already come in. It's okay. Then you didn't tell me. I say, I'm sorry. It's okay. Can I tell you something? It's actually the person you love that you shared your source of income with. Felix, I want to tell you that I love you more than you love me. So we have put an end to the interaction. I was like, oh my God, no, please just understand with me. Now, the truth is this. I was trying to justify. I never meant bad for him. So, but I was being careful. But the reality was that there was nothing I was going to say that would justify. Because number one, there were people who still coming, even though I was avoiding, like I don't want trouble for anybody. And they were like, that means I'm not your friend. So I said, oh, is that so? So let me share this opportunity with people as much as possible. Now, the packages, like I said, that you can invest and be making money passively, that's the coin. And if you understand cryptocurrency very well, you wouldn't want to waste the coin you have minted. That doesn't mean you can withdraw your coin and sell it if you so wish. But of course, if you understand cryptocurrency more, you wouldn't want to waste the one you have minted. So the packages start from, a complete whole hop is €1,409, and depending on what the exchange rate. But now when we're buying like using coupon or using USDT to buy Litecoin and all that, can cost you about €1,050,000 in Nigerian currency, depending on where your currency, €1,409, and then we have €2,950 to about 330,000, which is the highest package. Now, if I do not have money up to this package, then you can think about, I call other packages student package, because that starts from €800 to €450 to €250, €150 to €100 in that order. Practically, you invest in this, you are minting your coin. You want to get the coin withdrawn out, why not? You can pick it out. And that's it. It's passive, and nobody requires you to do anything outside just getting your coin minted. Now, the second part, which I said, being a licensed distributorship or dealership system. Many of us will recall when first time telecommunication, wireless telecommunication, example, the network provider MTN and many other network provider came to Nigeria. They actually move around to see people taking dealership position. I know many of us bought the line, and then you probably will see promotion, people beating drum way here and there. It wasn't MTN that was doing that. It was the dealers. So the dealers have to make effort to share this thing around, and because why? They know how much money they're going to make, being a dealer in MTN and all of that. And today, whatever thing you're doing, they still have some commission. And so that's here, if I'm a dealer, I've invested, and I decide to take a dealership without overhead costs, just like you want to be Dangote distributor. Of course, you need to hire a shop, sales girls, and all of that. But here, I don't need that, okay? And then practically, I can just share with friends, and friends share with friends, and all of that. So you make a lot of money, and you could share up to 69%, all right, from the sales of this company in 3 ways. How many ways? 3 ways. Number one way is unilevel. You can earn unilevel income sharing this opportunity up to 15 level. Unilevel income up to 15 level. And how does that work? I call it building chain stores as a dealer without an overhead cost. Okay. Now, one of the unique aspects of it is that a free account can actually sponsor level 1. However, nobody sponsor, there is no commission. You can come in, right? Tell me, talk by somebody. So you can actually come in, right? And then, invite friends, and you have not even picked a package. But that will warrant you to be doing that over and over and over and over here and there. So for me, I don't think it makes a lot of sense. So as I step in, immediately pick a package, and then I do pick a package, share with friends. So whoever you share the opportunity with, of course, that you end uni level, If it's 1,000 people, 9% of whatever thing you earn. But if you pick a package and then those people to share with other people into the order, till the 15th level generation, you can make 8%, 7% in that order till the 15th level. That's the first dealership income generation. The second income generation, it's called career and advance, not like a civil servant promotion. It is actually more a rewarding promotion. Now, there are other level like starter, starter plus, but those are not recognized positions. From recognized positions start from Ruby. And what exactly do I need to become a Ruby in the system? Because I'm building a career in the business and all of that, either knowingly or unknowingly. And now you have total volume of 1,000 or 10,000, performances volume, not within a time frame. There's nothing like the first 1 month you come in, if you make up to this, till any time, then you have up to 10,000 total sales performance volume. Then you are a Ruby. How? 7 people directly referred by you, and then total sale from even including your own package and all your team package, then you have 10,000. Then you are paid 300 euro for ranking that as a Ruby. I think Ruby took me just 5 days to become a Ruby. I think I remember. Now, to become a double Ruby, it's additional 10,000, not exclusive 20,000. That is, the existing 10,000, additional 10,000 is added to it. Then you become a double Ruby, and it's a double Ruby. You are paid actually 600 euro for becoming that rank. It's paid instantly, so it's not wait to the end of the month. It's paid instantly. So 600 euro is paid to you as a double Ruby. By that you should have at least additional 3 people or 5 people to the 7 people directly invited by you. It doesn't matter which package they do. Either you do 100 euro as far as the head count, they have pick a package, is a person, and then so you're a double Ruby. Then the next is actually Safir. That's like times 5 of double Ruby, which about 100,000 total sales performance volume. But at that point, you are paid 3,000 euro for becoming that. To like double Safir. Double Safir is you have about 300,000 sales volume, performance sales volume in your organization. Then 12 people directly, of course, not more than that 12. Then you are paid 9,000 euro. And guess what? I told you, I said, what I do with this business, I build a cash flow, right? I'm building my cash flow. I remember when I make 9,000, the day 9,000 was paid to me for the double Ruby, double Safir rather. I use this to buy a low gem coin called eCash. And then eCash that time was down, and then within 2 weeks, eCash did 250%. That means amazingly 9,000 euro, additional 200%. That's at least 18,000 euro added. And that's exactly what I do, making the money, and that's a cash flow, and buying some low gems as easy as possible. Then a black Safir. I'm actually currently on black Safir. And to be a black Safir, that's a total generation sales volume of 500,000. Then you're a black Safir. At that point, you are paid 15,000 euro once you become a black Safir. Then I will stop at diamond. So diamond is a 1 million total performance sales volume in your organization. And of course, 12 people, 13 people directly with you. Then you are paid 40,000 euro. Just like yesterday, I was with this guy, Light in Calabar, and they were just talking, and we got talking. They were like, okay, well, if I build well today, if I build well this time around, by the end of the month, I should be able to make my diamond. I was like, are you for real? Now, to become a diamond, that means 40,000 euro paid immediately with the exchange rate of 700 naira. That's about 28 million naira. I was like, oh, why we're just saying that? I think somebody just did a package somewhere, and then we just log in. So that was a diamond. I said, wow, see, 40,000 euro will just end just like that. And so that's about the ranking income. So if you see anybody who is a Ruby, double Ruby, Safir, double Safir, black Safir, on this commission alone, that means the person that earned up to 27,900 euro. Now, if somebody is a diamond, now on this commission alone, he has earned about 67,900 euro in that order. Now, the third is the global pool sales profit share. Now, this has nothing to do with the people you invited or the people they invited. This has nothing to do with your country. This has nothing to do with your continent. No, here is any rank you have rank already and you've collected your rank commission, then every month, once you become that rank, for the next 6 months, you are now part of the profit share from the global sales. And 10% of the global sales carved out for this commission. Then if you're a Ruby, what to earn is an average from 100, 200, or at least maximum of 250 euro monthly for the next 6 months. Then if you're a double Ruby, average of maybe 200, 300, 500, maximum of 500 euro for the next 6 months. If you're a Sapphire, 2,000, 1,008, depending on the sale volume in the month, not from your team, but globally. Then you are earning average of 2,500 euro every month for the next 6 months. If you are, double Sapphire, now, that was what I earned this month, you are earning average of 3,000, 3,500, 4,000, but maximum of 5,000 euro monthly for the next 6 months. Now, right now, I'm a black Sapphire, for instance. That means from next month, as we earn an average of 6,000, 7,000, or maximum of 10,000 euro for the next 6 months, as it were. Now, like the guy who became a diamond yesterday, is either nothing happened in his team, he didn't invite anybody, whatever, is to earn average of 20,000 euro for the next 6 months into the system. The truth now is this, I became a Ruby in 5 days and double Ruby in 1 week, 3 days. Now, I now end the second month of my global pool, I end that from the double Ruby. Then the subsequent month, I became a Sapphire, and I end once. Now, so please take note, if you're a Ruby today until next month, now that means the global pool sales bonus is going to be paid to you based on the Ruby. Now, you haven't earned that, and you become a double Ruby immediately, that is ×2. Now, that has override your Ruby. So your income again now start with 500 euro based on the double Ruby. So not a carryover of the previous one in that order. So like myself now, what I earned this month on the global pool was on my double Sapphire. Now that I'm a black Sapphire, that is not longer working. So I'm going to earn from next month, maybe beginning of the month till maybe beginning of the month through 5th to 10th maximum, then all the cumulative will have to be calculated. And then, of course, I should be expecting within the range of the 10,000 euro, as it were. So that is how the Zeniq Sapphire and the opportunity in the need actually work. I always tell friends, a lot of people will ask me questions, Felix, how do I get started? I always tell people, try to know everything before you do anything may lead to losing many things. So get started and learn more, and that's the best solution I've given to myself. So people have asked me, if you want to know more, if you want to go over there to study more about the coin, then you can go to nomics.com. That's one of the aggregator. You can go to nomics.com. If you go to nomics.com, okay, you can search about the coin at nomics.com. So you can go to nomics.com and search for Zeniq. That will even give you an idea of the price movements. That's about 35 cents right now. And if you go to historical data of this coin, you see that around April, and a lot of people were selling that time. I was like, myself, oh my Felix, how wish I was on board as at that time. But the point is that it's very likely that you wouldn't even listen to Rick as at that time until I get started. I think I'm just 3 months and 3 days in the system today. All right, look at it, about 4 cents. So that's how this in words. So you can want to read more again. I always tell people go to Zeniq.com. So we go to Zeniq.com. You can read a lot about the activities. Sorry, just a moment. Okay, so if you go to zeniq.com, so that can give you so much information about the exchange to come up, the app. Of course, the app is already running. You click the hub, then you can read more. Click the coin, you can get more. If you click on the minting, that takes you to the Explorer to show you that the coin has a blockchain and all of that. And then you can see. Now, the back office, if you want to get started, of course, when you get started, many people ask me, I'm seeing Safir, but you're talking of Zeniq. Some told me, Felix, I wouldn't buy into it because it's not listed on CoinMarketCap. I wouldn't buy into it because it's not listed on Binance. Of course, I think I should leave that aspect because I've told a lot of friends the cryptocurrency we have is very dynamic. And that's why I tell a lot of people, I am not an expert. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a learner as far as cryptocurrency is concerned. I continue to learn until cryptocurrency become an investment. And the moment cryptocurrency become an investment, I can tell you categorically speaking that the investment is done. Now, this is an example of the back office, for instance. You look at the back office of Safir, once you sign on and then you're doing your business, then your coin you minted, you can always see in your back office. Here we go, you can see this like volume of coin that have minted on this account, okay? This is the coin that have minted on this account, about 12,990 coin, which was about 3,891 euro. Now, guess what? Some people sold this coin as early as April, May at 5 cents, 10 cents. Now, today, they will look at, oh, if I had known. And so that's why some of us like look at the coin without, wasting it and then build up the business. If you look at my back office, here, yeah, this income, this 35,135 euro, this is only unilevel income, right? This is just one income, unilevel income, 35,135 euro. The second one, this one is for the 3 months of earn like 333 euro, 2,636 euro, and 3,000 euro thereabout, or 3,500 euro. And that's what make about this. So if you take this to this and 300 euro, 600 euro, because that doesn't appear here, 300 euro, 600 euro, 900 euro, 3,000 euro, 9,000 euro, 15,000 euro, that's total of 27,900 euro, plus 6,022 euro, and plus 35,135 euro was about 63,300 something euro, give and take. By 700, that's about 48 million naira. That's what just like earning for 3 months. But if you ask me, Felix, if not for like this, that have not pulled out, you are still having these, that money will have gone to buy another coin, as it were. And now most people want to get started and tell me, oh, Felix, do I need to like get back to you, and buy a coupon from you and all that? I say, no. If you want to get started, and once, of course, when you start, you can always deposit your coin. You can use Bitcoin, you can use Bitcoin cards, Ethereum, and all of that. Now, if I earn my money, I can equally, again, withdraw through any of those coins, either Litecoin. Most of my withdrawal coin is, my favorite withdrawal coin is actually Litecoin. And that's why if you see some withdrawal I must have made, you'll see some withdrawal I must have made, sorry, here, payout, okay? What we'll see more is Litecoin. You can see today is 16th, and then 16.19 Litecoin, withdrawn. Ethereum 1.25 Ethereum withdrawn, in that order. So you see most of my withdrawal is either Litecoin or Ethereum. So, but mostly Litecoin, okay? So mostly Litecoin, 11.9 Litecoin, right over here. Okay, I tested Bitcoin Cash at the point, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash at the point, 10 point something, 1.4 Ethereum, 18.7 Litecoin, in that order. You see more of my withdrawal in Litecoin. So that's exactly how you can check many information once you get started in the media, and then you can read more about it, the slide presentations and videos and other things. You can read about it. So you can withdraw, you can deposit as you like, and you can withdraw your coin too if I want to withdraw. That's why when you come here, you're going to see Zeniq coin or Zeniq ERC20. So this will be wrapped, but this go to the app directly. And then, so you won't be charged unnecessarily on this. But if it's going to go through Ethereum, of course, you know, Ethereum gas fee, we have to cover a lot of things in that order. So I think this should serve a little .com. I think I've done just a little information, so, you know, I'm a learner, so that I will not come and disrupt people's mind. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Comrade Apostle Felix, for this awesome presentation. All right, so now we've heard what you have for us today, and I would like us to ask questions. If you have questions, please raise your hand and then ask a question. Let us give answers to them right now. If you have questions, please raise your hand to ask your questions now. We have, okay, we still have, we have 20 minutes to go. Okay, Mr. Adewale, please.
Yeah, thank you so much for the presentation, Plan B Express. My question is, there are some of us that are not in a place where we can bring some other people. So how do we go about growing a business already registered and yeah, just to make some impact and get something out of this? Thank you.
Can I go ahead?
Yes, sir. Right.
Okay, very simple. No one compel you to invite people into the system. If you have registered and you're minting your coin and you're so comfortable with minting of the coin, then you're okay. And so at any point in time, if you want to get your coin withdrawn, why not? You can. And then, of course, like I've said, the coin you are minting is just like part of your benefit, which I call immediate gratification of your benefit. Other thing you will still wait on, as more things are unveiling, like tokenization, you know, the decentralized exchange profit share and all of that, you're already keen there as a shareholder, as it were. So you may be very comfortable with, I just want to be there and hide myself. I don't want to tell anybody. Why not? You know, for like I told you, like myself, my friend beat me to it. And when he was so excited to share with me, I was like, oh, I've been there for more than 2 weeks. And I'll try to justify, you know, man, I just want to do my thing. Truly speaking, that's how I run my things. And even when I share with people, I'm not the type that I just want to compel you and all of that. So, but when he beat me to it, he said, Felix, it's whoever you love, you share the source of income with. So like what I just mentioned about like 63,000 euro in just 3 months has nothing to do with my coin. You can see part of the coin just there. It's just because share the opportunity with people, not compelling anybody anyway. Because there are a lot of friends that will hear about it and they ask you, say, I've been there. They wouldn't take it that you just want to be. They will say, since you know that this one is working, that's why you don't share with me. Because I know one of the antecedents that make people say, I don't want to share with anybody because we have experience. You can ask .com our experience in this space. You know, but we look at it, what if the one you're looking at, are you sure? Are you not sure? And everything we are doing, every coin we are buying today, anyone telling you with so much categorical statement is a lie. It's a perception. Everyone is just believing that, okay, let's believe. Nobody believed that something like Dogecoin was going to. I regretted something about helium. I told a lot of friends, I bought helium, 230,000 units of helium. I was like, all these things they said they were going to do, are you sure? And then when helium got to, the volume I bought got to about $50,000. I sold it. I was like feeling like, hey, I'm a big boy, you know, I'm so fast, I'm smart, I've cashed out. When I would check helium back, they started the staking and to be a validator. I sold 230,000 helium just because, I don't know what may happen to it. And then when I was to come and stake only 10,000, to stake 10,000 now, as I'm talking to you now, for helium, I wasted 230,000 units. To stake only 10,000 to become a validator, I need $210,000. So sharing with people is optional, but if you feel that at least let me just share, don't compel, why not? So, but you are not forced. And that's why presentations like this are provided. You invite friends, they will tell you to invite friends, let them hear from the horse's mouth, they ask questions, they are good to go, why not? And that's how it is.
Sorry if I may come in. It's not that I'm not interested in sharing information. Yeah, I'm very good at even talking to people. interestingly, the environment where I live in UK. So, but I mean, apparently there are few African brothers or sisters that I can talk to and bring them in. So I work with mainly Europeans and stuff like that. So when you tell them stuff like this, I mean, it's like, oh, we are not too sure. They just listen to you, they are not interested, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you keep on doing that, but maybe along the line, you might come across one or two person that would just want to, okay, let's see what goes on there. So back to the something, though I understand what you actually said, that, yeah, just go ahead, grow your own investment. Like the package that I bought, I can buy another one. That is one of the options that I think might be available to me. Then if I have more money, buy another package. If I have more money, buy other package. Does that improve my holding in the Zeniq and stuff like that? That's my main question. Thank you.
Well, it's good. It's good if you want to buy more package, okay? If you want to buy more package, it makes sense. But when, just like what you rightly said, you live in Europe, don't limit your scope to Europe. For instance, we're in Nigeria already now, and then we can talk to anybody anywhere, okay? And so that is one side. And I always advise people, if I have low package, the best advice I'll give to anybody, just close your eye and do a reasonable, I may not say the biggest package, but do a reasonable package. Because, you know, the more you waste time, like if you, like 1,499 euro now, in a month may mint up to 200, 240, 300 coin in a month. But come in the next 3 months, you may be minting only 150 and say, okay, remember, maybe in the next 3 months, I will get money to be the big package. Let me close my eye and do more now. It's too good. You want to do more package, why not? Like myself, I open an account for my children, I open an account for my wife and all of that. So just like that, like that, like that, like that. And so in that order, you can do that, you know, while you are still interacting with other friends to come into. So it's still okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Mr. Wally, I hope that answers your question. All right.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So, any other question? Do we have any other question? Mr. Bibola Mohammed, are you fine?
Don't start that nonsense with me. Please, 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 please stop that nonsense. Stop that nonsense. Stop that nonsense.
Mr. Mohammed?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, thank you for the presentation. My question is this. If one wants to invest into minting the Zeniq, through what exchange or medium do you do the investment right now?
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to get started with the minting, you have a link out to be shared with you, and a link out to be shared with you, and then through Safir. So Safir is the authorized distributor of Zeniq Minting Hub, and so the link of Safir have to be shared with you. You click and then do your registration and verify your account or your email, sorry, and then from there you have two options of paying and picking your hub. Is either an existing member, you can buy just like a voucher or what we call coupon from them, and maybe to avoid unnecessary stress. Secondly, if you are very conversant with cryptocurrency, you can do just like what I exemplify. Once your account is verified, you can buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and then deposit that money to your backend, and then you pick your hub as it were. Just let me share a page and then you can see what I was trying to put across. There we go. Sorry. There we go. Okay, so just like if you pay money to any existing person, it's going to send you a coupon, which is a code, and then you paste it and click redeem, and the money reflects. Or you want to do it by yourself, you can go to wallet and click on deposit, and then probably use Litecoin. I use Litecoin most time. Copy the wallet. So as you copy the wallet, pay in the money into the wallet. And then once the money reflected, you're good to go. The next thing you do is to come to her shop. You come to shop. As you click on shop, now it's going to show. By default, it's going to give me recommendation because it saw that I have above, 5,800 euro here. But that's not what you're looking for. What you want to do is 1,499 euro. Then you click on buy, and then you click agree. After click agree, then you click OK, and then you buy the packet. That's all. And then the minting start. You don't need to do anything outside. You have done that unless you want to start, building the business. Does that make sense?
So in essence, you must go through a link first.
Yeah, a link must be given to you. A link must be given to you.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have any other question? Any other question?
Yeah, mine is not a question, just to comment on that aspect. Yeah, that's one thing that I find quite exciting about the Zeniq, because yeah, like some of my friends here, if you tell them anything about this, some of them might just want to go and just say, okay, we will try and do it by ourselves. But I appreciate the fact that, yeah, you've got to go through a link before you can actually, or could anybody just jump on it and go on, register, and without being referred?
You must be referred. You must be referred. It's just like nobody can just, if you go to Zeniq back office now, Zeniq website, Zeniq will tell you have authorized distributor, which is a Safir. That is what a company charted for that. And then Safir have, people who are already distributor and just, okay, get back. Because the advantage is that somebody may just bunch into the portal of Safir, say, let me register. Should you have some technical problem, you want to reach out to a person, instead of waiting for support to respond to you after a support ticket, but you already have a known person that is already established in the system, can give you ample, support, like, oh, do this, and all of that. So that's it. Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you.
You're blessed.
Sorry, just one more to go, sir. I hope before you leave this space, you be able to give us the list of some links through which one can approach, or probably our Ayobami will be able to handle that. I don't know.
It's more than able. It's more than able. It's more than able.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other question? Any other question? Okay. If there is no other question, Mr. Felix, thank you so much. We really appreciate you. We say a big thank you for taking time out of your very, very tight schedule. It's, and I can only pull you off a meeting very short notice. People that are waiting for you can have you back maybe in the next 2-3 minutes. We really appreciate you. Okay, thank you very much. And then, yeah, I said something yesterday that after during this meeting, we're going to give a gem call, which of course I did on the group yesterday. How many of us saw that call? If you're on the group, I'm sure you must have seen the call, and then you must have done a bit of interaction with that particular token. CNS, that's Centric. I told us to buy Centric yesterday. Yes, we've actually spoken about Centric before now. And yes, it came up again yesterday. So if you don't have Centric, I think you will do yourself a lot of good by owning some Centric. Okay, and again, you can take it to the wallet where you can, stake Centric. This stake now, yes, we use Centric to take to CNR and stuff like that, and give you some fantastic results. Okay, so CNS is a gem for tonight. Try and get some. I know someone that has been on CNS on this call. Is there any me on this call? Is a whale in CNS. He's been on it for quite a while. I think when the thing still had like 4 zeros, and it has cancelled like 2 more zeros right now. So anyway, so tonight, the call for tonight is Sentry. Try as much as possible and get yourself some volume of Sentry. Okay, some volume of Sentry. Try and get yourself some, and then send it to the Sentry Connect. Use it to get CNR. The remaining part of this bull run is going to be very, very interesting. What we are going to see, we have not seen before in crypto. I'm sure Mr. Comrade Felix can really, talk a bit about that also before we release it. So, what we are going to see, we say it every week on this call that whatever token that we've given you to hold, please hold. If you want a transgenerational kind of wealth that is not in anywhere, okay, that you cannot see easily anywhere, please hold your tokens. Before this meeting, I sent reminders to different groups. One guy was talking, what he does not really know anything about. And well, people that were there, quickly put into check that it's better you don't say things you don't know. And then I love the example that one of my friends and brother gave, that if you have done the wrong investment in one particular project, now when they were talking about Shiba, for instance, which I'm sure Mr. Felix did not remember to even mention, and then he's able to engage on that particular call. I'm sure by now I would have forgotten whatever, maybe loss or whatever he made in a particular event, he's still crying over, and that's what it is in crypto. Okay, so any other thing you want to look at it, try and look as possible. Hold on to your token. Wait for the next instruction. We play by the rules, we play by instruction. Okay, so wait for the next call, and then you are going to, hear the next thing that the community is going to tell you, because we are not working, all by ourselves, or we're not working all alone. Okay, so whatever it is that you have been told to do, please do it within the community. Hold your tokens, wait for them. When the people will be there, yes, to be short, yes, to be interesting, but then just make sure you are very, very available to take instructions when it is given. Yes, Mr. Abimbola.
The CNS you mentioned, is there any particular wallet that we need to keep it to awaiting any benefit?
Yes, there is. I'm going to send that to the group. Just first, go and buy CNS. You can buy it on Oddbit, and then you send it out to the wallet. Okay. I'll send the link to what you need to do. How you need the steps by which you need to follow. I'll send it to the group just after this.
All right, thanks.
All right. Somebody is asking me that I tried to register a prospect who is resident in the US, and it was not successful. Each time we tried, it failed. The link shared with her will not take us to the registration page. Why is that? Any such experience from others? Mr. Felix, you want to react to that?
Absolutely. The US citizens, you should know the law of US. It's just like when you want to do whitelisting on CoinList, and they will put it categorically, anyone from the US, resident in US, you're not allowed, not every program is allowed to run in US. And people who have in US either they use VPN to do their registration, or they get back to their friend outside US to help them register. So it's not a new thing. So if it has to do with cryptocurrency and all of that, you should know. Just like somebody wants to register Binance in US, so you have to do your US Binance. Not all exchange platform, not all platforms can open in the US. So it's either use VPN or the person registration for the person outside US. Make sense?
Thank you, sir. Even the Binance US is not available in all the states.
All state, yeah.
That's for instance. Binance don't work in Texas. So, I mean, so you see, there are a lot of regulation in place as touching, what's it called, cryptocurrencies in the US. Of course, it's going to get better later when they become more friendly. But as it is right now, not very, there are a lot of stringent rules surrounding cryptocurrencies and investments as far as US is concerned. Yes, I have a couple of people in the US that are running Zeniq fantastically, but then they have to go through VPN. It's just like Twitter ban in Nigeria. We have to use VPN to be able to access Twitter. So it's the same thing. Do we have any other question? Madam, I hope that answers your question.
Sorry, Mr. Yobami. Since your recommendation is that we should buy the Zeniq in Hotbit, I remember I tried to buy some coins in Hotbit exchange. I'm having issue. It's asking me to buy. Is it multiples of something? And I try to. I just abandoned
Okay,
the.
don't worry. After now, just talk to me. I'll walk you through how to deal with it.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Do we have any other question? Okay. So if you are not on any of our platforms, you could drop the number. There's a number in this chat. Reach out or drop your number here right now. Then we'll be able to reach out to you, and then we'll take it up from there. Okay. All right. So CNS has been given transfer as possible by or send it to the wallet that will be sent to the group, and then you are good to go. I mean, to my amazement, I checked my CNS. Let me see if I could quickly share this screen.
It's done 43%.
I mean, it's funny. It's funny. Okay. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, you can see.
Okay, so let me log in. This is the wallet, wallet.century.com, wallet.century.com. Now, look at it. I sent in this volume of CNS yesterday. Give me CNR. Okay. Right now, you can see. As of yesterday, it was $1,100. Look at it right now. $1,899. Just yesterday. Okay. So this when you buy your CNS, this is where you are bringing it.
Yeah, you get money with
wallet.century.com. And then let us know if you have any issue. Please feel free.
That money they come out, not be 50,000. And millions.
How to do the conversion.
You understand?
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Madam, good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Abami, please, could you tell them to miss that call because we can't hear anything they are saying. This noise is too much.
Okay. So do we have, okay, Lorenzo, Please unmute yourself.
Yes, good evening all, and thank you for the presentation and for the enlightenment. Please, I have a few questions with respect to Zeniq. Is there any evidence that we have that to show that the family of the Prince of Dubai has any relationship with Zeniq, positive relationship with Zeniq?
I think that is in the public space. I mean,
yeah,
such information is not what can be hidden. Okay.
No, I'm just asking because what I saw in the public space is not exact, as in what kind of relationship is not exact. I know they have a relationship from what I see online, but I thought people here may know more. Is the programmers, the MD and his colleagues and all that. There's not much that I said about them. I'm just asking for sake of knowing.
Did you start this meeting with us?
Okay, no, I joined about 30 minutes after.
Okay, okay, don't worry. You'll see the replay of this meeting, then you'll be able to, that answers your question.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So if we don't have any other question, friends, thank you very much for your time for tonight. By next week again, we're going to meet. Ensure you buy your CNS, put it on Centric wallet, convert to CNR, and then enjoy the rise. We're going to see a lot of rise, a lot of movement in the project also, pretty soon. Okay. Thank you very much. If you have any further questions, you have my numbers. Please reach out to me. Then we are able to take it up further. Okay. Thank you very much. And do have, is there a requirement for KYC? It's not necessary. If you are not requesting for card, it is not necessary for you to do KYC. Okay. It's not necessary for you to do KYC. Okay. All right, Mr. Tony, you'll be added to the platform. There's no problem about that. Okay. All right, thank you very much, everyone. Do enjoy the rest of your evening. We're going to meet again next week by God's grace. God keeping us. Tomorrow, Sunday, go to church and then enjoy yourself in His presence. All right, thank you very much and do have a good evening.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.